Good morning. This is Miss Linda from Mount Gilead Public Library, and I have a song that I want to sing to you. Are you ready? You are special, you are special, yes you are, yes you are. Someone very special, someone very special, yes you are, yes you are. Don't you believe that this morning? That you're someone very, very special. Well then stand up really tall and sing it with me, okay? You are special, you are special, yes you are, yes you are. Someone very special, someone very special, yes you are, yes you are. Wow. I brought several of my friends with me today because they're going to help me in our time this morning. The first book I want to read to you is Mother Goose to the Rescue. It's written by Nate Evans and Stephanie Gwynn Brown. And I want you to be thinking of all these Mother Goose rhymes. There's Little Bo Peep, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Little Boy Blue, I think you're getting the idea, huh? See what we find in this book. Ding dong, alarm bells chime in Mother Goose's house of rhyme. Help me, please, calls Queen of Hearts. 911, we've burned our tarts. Buttered dough slipped off the rack. Hot cinders flew like jumping jacks. Such tiny sparks, they are to blame. Our poor castle's not the same. Hickory dickory dock, let's race to beat the clock. Gear up in 40 seconds flat. Strap on boots, striped coats, and hats. What are they becoming? Firemen, yes. Higgly piggly, engines roar as trucks zoom out the station door. Firefighters hold on tight. Twinkle, twinkle, flashing lights. Little Boy Blue, please blow your horn. Move those cows out of the corn. Steer the wheel, stomp the gas. Do your best to get there fast. Dusty smoke and screeching brakes, hot cross buns and blazing cakes. Grab those tools, go, move fast. Stop this big dessert disaster. Chief M. Goose is in command. Her high-tech rig is mighty grand. With radios and satellites, she works to keep her team all right. Tower trucks can reach the sky. Water cannons, let it fly. Itsy bitsy, aim the spout. Muffet, knock those embers out. Chief Goose knows her crew won't fail. Jack and Jill go fetch a pail. This time Jack won't break his crown. His helmet is the best in town. He's got a fireman's helmet. Like the weasel, flames go pop. Raging fire just won't stop. Mary won't back down. She fights to save the garden grounds. Chop the door down, whack that axe. Danger lurks, so watch your backs. Jack be nimble, dodge the flares. Goosey gander, up the stairs. This little piggy hears a shout. Help me, please, I can't get out. Charge through the walls with a crash, boom, shatter. Wee, 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 on down the ladder. Pump more water, honks the chief, but tanker trucks can't bring relief. With H2O down to a drizzle, this firefight begins to fizzle. Goose spies something. Hey, what's that? Use the stuff stored in these vats. Call for your copter, old King Cole. We're gonna need your biggest bowl. Oh, look what they're doing. Mary and her little lamb bring bucket scoops of gooey jam. Raspberry, strawberry, cranberry, peach. Drown the flames with tons of each. The king and queen of hearts agree. You heroes saved our bakery. High fives, curtsies, sticky treats. Victory is oh so sweet. Radio squawks, emergency! To the truck and crank the keys. Rescue work is not yet done. Ladybug called 911. I wonder what Ladybug's problem is. We're not gonna find out, are we? Okay, I want us to get Mrs. Cow. And she's going to help us sing a little song, okay? She's going to help us sing a song to the tune, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Now, we're going to change the words. So it's going to be, are you ready? Okay, it's going to be this. The cows in the field go moo, moo, moo. The cows in the field go moo, 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 moo. The cows in the field go moo, 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 all the day long. Okay, let's do that again. Can you put your hands up like you have a puppet in your hand? And go moo, moo, moo. You know how you can do that? Just take your fingers and go moo, moo, moo. Can you do that with me? Okay, let's try that again. Okay? So as the cows in the field go moo, moo, moo. The cows in the field go moo, 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 moo. The cows in the field go moo, 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 all the day long. That was very good. Didn't they do well? Yes, you did fantastic. Okay, we're going to put Mrs. Cow back up on the shelf. And this time we're going to get the toucan. And the toucan lives in the forest, okay? And he goes, caw, caw, caw. Can you do that? Caw, caw, caw. Okay, the toucan in the forest goes caw, caw, caw all the day long, okay? The toucan in the forest goes caw, 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 caw. The toucan in the forest goes caw, caw, caw all the day long. Okay, let's do that again. All right, you got your puppet ready? Your hand, remember, you can take your hand and go just like that. All right, here we go. Here we go. You ready? Here's the toucan. All right. The toucan in the forest goes caw, 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 caw. The toucan in the forest goes caw, caw, caw all the day long. Very good, very good. Okay, we're going to put him back up here. Okay, and we're going to read another book. This book is about Panda and Polar Bear. It's by Matthew J. Bake. Panda and Polar Bear. Now we have a grizzly bear here, but a panda bear looks like this, and a polar bear looks like this. Where does the panda bear and the polar bear live? We're going to find out. In a place where spring met winter, there lived two kinds of bears. Here's the panda bear. Where it was green and grassy lived the panda bears. And where it was white and wintry lived the polar bears. But in between loomed a tall, steep, and slippery cliff. It was too tall for a panda bear to climb, and too tall for a polar bear to climb down. And so the two never met. Until one curious polar bear became too curious. What was beyond his white, wintry world? He walked closer to the edge of the cliff, and closer still. Oh, perhaps a little too close. He went sliding down. Luckily, the polar bear landed in a patch of soft, squidgy mud. It was sticky and brown and yuck! Stomp, stomp, stomp. Something was coming. The polar bear ran, but the cliff was too tall, too steep, and too slippery to climb up. Stomp, stomp, stomp. The polar bear covered his eyes. He peeked from behind his muddy paws and saw a strange, splotchy bear staring at him. That's the panda bear. Are you new? Asked the strange, splotchy bear. Do you want to play? Said the polar bear. And the splotchy bear took this as a yes. In no time, they were climbing trees, playing hide and seek, and following the leader. Finally, they sat down for a snack. Yuck, thought the polar bear. This bamboo is too hard. He had a better idea. Let's fish, he said to his new splotchy friend. The polar bear looked into the water and gasped. Look what he looked like. Could it be? He wasn't plain white anymore. He had turned into a splotchy bear. Splash! He swam out and snatched a fish and proudly presented his catch. You're fading, the splotchy bear said. Where are your panda patches? Panda patches? The polar bear replied. Aren't you a panda bear? Asked the splotchy bear. No, he said quietly. I'm a polar bear. I'm all white, just like snow. He sighed. What terrifically splotchy panda bear would want to be friends with a plain white polar bear? But Panda's face brightened. I've never seen snow, he said. What's it like? So the polar bear explained all about snow. But the more he talked, the more he remembered. And the more he remembered, the more he missed. Suddenly, the polar bear was homesick. I'll help you get home, said the panda bear. But the cliff, the polar bear replied. I'll think of something, said the panda. Oh, he was a good friend. So he thought and thought and thought until he couldn't think anymore. Maybe we could use bamboo, suggested the polar bear. But my mother told me never to play with food. But I think it's okay this time, said the panda bear. Together they made a very long ladder. A very, very long ladder. When it was finished, the time had come for the polar bear to go. He looked at the panda bear. Would they still be friends after he left? The polar bear wanted to ask, but he wasn't sure how. Instead, he turned and slowly climbed the ladder. And climbed and climbed. The higher he went, the harder the wind blew. The ladder began to shake. And then it was suddenly still. Wonder what's going on. The polar bear looked down, and there was the panda bear, holding onto the ladder with all his might. Don't worry, the panda called. I've got you. In fact, they had each other and a lot more to discover. Look, they could go up and down the ladder, and they're both the panda bears learning about snow. Oh, isn't that a cool story? And the bear goes, grr, 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 right? The bear goes, grr, grr, grr. Come here, Mr. Bear. See if we can get him up here. Got your puppet again? This puppet is a little different. Its mouth's not going to open, but I can move its mouth that way. Go grr, 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 okay? And we're going to go, the bear in the zoo goes grr, grr, grr all the day long, okay? The bear in the zoo goes grr, 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 grr. The bear in the zoo goes grr, 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 all the day long. The bear in the zoo goes grr, 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 grr. The bear in the zoo goes grr, 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 all the day long. And the last story that we have this morning, here we go, we'll stick them all in there, has our T-Rex. And it's called Tiny T-Rex. And the very dark. I'm going to leave T-Rex right here with me so we can read to him, okay? Does that sound like a plan? Oh, this is written by Jonathan Stutzman. Oh, Tiny T-Rex in the very dark. It is our first camp out in the backyard, and we are nervous. We have never slept outside before. We are mighty beasts. I am a Rex. Pointy is a Pointy, and Bob is my special Squish. But even mighty beasts get scared if we can't sleep with our nighty lights. When I am inside, the dark doesn't seem so dark. But when I am outside, the dark is very dark. Outside, there are no nighty lights to turn on. And when there are no nighty lights, the grumbles and nombies come out. Mother said, there's always a light shining somewhere, Tiny, even in the dark. Excuse me. Excuse me. If we are brave and look hard enough, you will find it. But it's hard to be brave when you're scared of the crawly creeps. And it is hard to look for something when you have your eyes shut, right? Pointy and I thought up a secret plan to be brave. When the very dark comes, we will be ready. First, we will build a hiding fort to hide our snacks and ourselves. They're building their hiding fort. There it is. But I don't feel hidden. Look, his head and tail. No. Next, we will make special helmets to protect our brains from the grumbles and zombies. I need a bigger helmet. That doesn't look very big, does it? The next part of the plan is the most important, and we must hurry. We're running out of time. The crawly creeps are closing in. Tap, 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 tap. Snore. I hear grumbles. They're close. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Run, Pointy. The zombies are here. This is it. Our secret plan is almost ready. Now we will not be scared of the very dark because we have made our super bright nighty light. Getting ready to plug it in. Click. Whoa, look at all those lights. Our plan did not work. The very dark has got us. I am scared. Pointy is scared. Bob is scared. We are all scared together. Maybe we can brave together too. Brave enough to open our eyes, look very, very hard. Ooh, look what's lighting up. What's that? Those are the stars, aren't they? Yes. And some light. There's the moon and the stars. Awesome. Wow, T-Rex, thank you for being with us to read this story today. I hope you have a great day. It's been fun being with you and singing the animal songs and using our puppets. Have a great day. See you next week.